Hi children, I welcome you all to economics class. The title of our today's lesson in economics part is the story of village Palampur. The story of village Palampur. So this is the title of the lesson, and here in this lesson you are going to learn about the basic concepts of production or production activities. Here is a village named Palampur, and this Palampur is a hypothetical village or an imaginary village where agriculture is the main production activity of the people. And this village, Palampur, which is situated in the western part of the state of Uttar Pradesh, and where 75% of the population mainly depend upon agriculture. Since agriculture is the main economic activity of the people here, this agriculture plays a very significant role, and one can understand the basic concepts of production through the story of village Palampur. And besides agriculture, dairy farming, small scale manufacturing, transportation, and shopkeeping, which are also the other production activities, are non farm activities. What are they? Dairying, manufacturing, transportation, shopkeeping. So these are also non farming activities which are taking place in the village of Palampur. And Palampur is well connected with the neighboring villages and towns. And it is 3 kilometers away from Raiganj. It's a big village, Raiganj. And the Palampur here, the village Palampur, which is 3 kilometers away from Raiganj, a big village. And Shapur is the nearest town to this village. And this village has about 450 families belonging to different castes. Nearly 450 families of different castes people are living in this small village. Of them, 80 families belong to high caste or higher caste people. And majority of the land in this village mainly is in the hands of these 80 families of the village. And besides that, one third of the population belong to SC community or Dalits in this village. But the 80 families here who are financially well off and they have good houses, but whereas Dalit community people who are living in the corner of a village and they have small thatched houses. And besides this, this village has developed roads, and nearly the total families were 450 who are belonging to different castes, as I told you. And in villages across India, farming is the main production activity. We know very well when we take India as a whole, a vast majority of people mainly depend upon agriculture, because agriculture is the chief occupation for the people of India, for a vast people of India, for a vast majority sections of people mainly depend upon agriculture. So it is agriculture is the mainly it is the main livelihood for a vast majority of people in India. Likewise here, the village Palampur, in which a vast majority people, 75% of the population in this Palampur village depend upon agriculture. The other production activities are referred to, as I told you, non-farming activities include small manufacturing, transport, and shopkeeping. Okay, and these are also coming under non-farming activities. Farming activities means here agriculture purely, that is a farming activity, and non-farming activities include manufacturing, transport, shopkeeping. Okay, these come under non-farming activities. Okay, so this is the overall view of the village Palampur. Is it clear, my dear children? And now, organization of production. Organization of production. The aim of production is to produce goods and services. What is the main purpose of production? Mainly, the production is to produce the goods and services. Whenever the goods and services are produced, and that can satisfy the needs of the people, our needs are met by the goods and services. So for this purpose, the production goes on. So production is to produce goods and services, and these goods and services satisfy the needs or the desires of the people. So there are four requirements for production of goods and services. Mainly, dear children, there are four important requirements, or these four requirements are also known as factors of production. They are also called as the factors of production. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, organization. Now we are going to learn about these four important factors of production. That means before production, these factors or inputs play a very prominent role in producing the goods and services. What are they? Now let us discuss about these four important factors one by one in detail. Okay, children? Right. Number one, land. So land is the first and foremost important basic factor which is required for production. Land. And this this category includes land and other natural resources. Not only land. Okay, this land category includes land and other natural resources. What are the natural resources? They are such as water, forests and minerals. So that is why, my dear children, here in the production, these factors play a very significant role. Not only land, besides land, other important things, natural resources such as water is a natural resource. Forests are also come under a natural resource, and minerals. Okay, these are also natural resources. So on the whole, all these natural resources, including land, these play a very important role in the production of goods, my dear children. So land is the foremost important factor which play a very important role in production of goods and services. Is it clear? So the first factor for production is land. Besides land, natural resources also play an important role, such as water, forests, minerals. So without these, nothing can be made. No goods, okay, can be made without these, items. So that is why here land is required to produce something. Besides land, we need water, we need forests and minerals. Okay, yes, particularly all the raw materials, okay, are generally acquired from the earth. Okay, minerals, very important. Minerals are generally tapped out from the earth. So here minerals also play a very important role in the production of goods. That is why, my dear children, here land. Okay, besides land, here the natural resources such as water, forests and minerals also play a very important role in the production of goods. Therefore, land is the first and foremost important factor of production. Is it clear, children? Okay, next one, second one, labor. Second important factor of production is labor. What is labor? Okay, yes, work. Here this the people who will do the work, it may be it may be a manual workers or highly skilled or sometimes educated persons. Yes, we work, people will work, and this work can be termed as labor, especially when the workers work in the production units. They can contribute something. That means they can give their manual labor, they can consume their manual work, and that they are called manual workers. So in the production of goods, manual workers play a very important role. Besides manual workers, there are other people who also work in the production unit. They are called highly skilled people. And besides that, there are some educated persons. Educated persons work in some industries, and highly skilled persons are there. Semi-skilled persons also work, and manual workers or laborers also work. When all these people together work in manufacturing units, so they contribute their labor, they contribute their work, which is termed as labor, So people who will work to the work, it may be manual workers or highly skilled or educated persons. So here, third important factor, physical capital or capital. Third important factor of production is capital. So here, this capital is mainly classified into two subcomponents, my dears. Number one, they are fixed capital and working capital. Again I say, capital is broadly classified into two kinds. They are, number one, fixed capital, number two, working capital. Now let me tell you what is fixed capital. So here, fixed capital refers to the variety of inputs required during production. What are the inputs? So far we have just now heard about them. They are buildings. For example, inputs are, they are buildings, machines, tools, all types of tools, turbines, computers, and various kinds of tools and machinery. All these come under fixed capital. They are called fixed capital. See, my dear children, all these items which play a very important role in the production. So buildings, we need building, and we need machines to produce goods. We need different types of tools, turbines, computers. These are very important ingredients which are required in the production of goods. That's why they are included in the fixed capital. So all these are called fixed capital. They come under fixed capital. We need buildings, we need machines, we need tools, turbines, and computers to make goods. So all these items come under fixed capital, because we cannot get these by nature. You see, for example, buildings, we have to build the buildings, and machines we have to acquire by paying the machines, and the tools also we have to acquire them by paying something, turbines and computers. So that's why all these come under fixed capital. All these come under fixed capital, which are needed in the production of goods. That is the first kind of capital, fixed capital. And the second one, working capital. Second type of capital is called working capital. What are they? Okay, what come under the working capital? I will tell you. Raw materials and money, my dear children. All the raw materials, various kinds of raw materials. Raw materials and money in hand. Raw materials and money in hand come under physical capital. They come under physical capital. Are you following? Raw materials and money. We know in the production of goods, we require or we need different types of raw materials. Suppose, for example, if one wants to start a cement industry, we need or they need raw material. Which is the raw material is widely used in the cement industry? It is a limestone. Limestone is a raw material widely used in the cement industry. So that should be acquired. Likewise, iron and steel industry. Okay, manganese, iron ore are the raw materials required for making iron. So that is why, my dear children, here raw materials required, raw materials and money in hand, which come under physical capital. These two come under physical capital. This is also known as working capital. They are called working capital. What they are? Raw materials and money in hand are called working capital. To produce goods, we need working capital. We should possess working capital. Okay. three important factors of production we discussed. What are the? Number one, land. Second one, labor. Number three, capital. In the capital, two types of capital we discussed, that is fixed capital and working capital. And last factor, that is the fourth one, which is called human capital. Fourth factor of production is human capital. This is very important. It is the knowledge and enterprise. What is human capital? It is also a human capital. Humans are also considered as capital. Why it is human capital? Because knowledge, our enterprise, our abilities, our skills, our knowledge play a very important role in the production of goods. So it is required to put it together, all the above inputs to produce the output. We may have all the three types of what do we call factors of production, but we don't have human capital. All the three types of factors of production go in vain, they become waste. So human capital is very important. So by using our intellect, by using our skills, by using our abilities, we make different kinds of goods and services. That's why here of all these three types, the fourth important factor of production, human capital, which is a very important factor of production, my dear children. So these four are the important factors of production: land, labor, physical capital and human capital, my dear children. Is it clear to you, children? So these are the four important factors of production. So in this video you have learnt about the these four important factors of production. So these four play a very prominent role in the production of goods and services. Okay, children, and in the next video we shall discuss some more important topics under the same heading, the story of village Palampur. Till then, keep on watching. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye.